What is up, everybody? Are you ready to become a crypto millionaire? Do you want to make passive income for doing absolutely nothing? Well, you're in the right place because today we're going over Dimo. It is a depin, decentralized physical infrastructure network crypto token. All you got to do, plug it in your car, you get paid out some money. Super easy, super simple. Today we're going to check it out. We're going to look at some profitability numbers, roughly how long it's going to take you to pay off given the current price of it. We're going to look at this beautiful chart. We're going to see what we can set up on this chart, practice some of our charting skills. This is going to be a relatively quick video. I would recommend you guys go ahead, like and subscribe, because here in a couple of weeks, once we start getting our payouts, we're going to go ahead and show you those live numbers. This will also help you guys gauge whether it's worth it to get yourself a Dimo, whether it's an AutoPI or the macaroon. As of right now, they're currently sold out. So this video is going to be very, very important, because if it's profitable now, it might still be profitable later. If it's not profitable now, it's definitely not going to be profitable later. I want you guys to comment down below what depin projects you guys are looking forward to this bull run. Also, whether you not you guys are thinking about picking up yourself an AutoPI or macaroon. Yeah, so go ahead, like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers. Like always, look down below in the description, check out the links down there. They'll make you some money, they'll make me some money. It's a win-win. Let's get into it. Okay, so today we're talking about the Dimo. Essentially what it is, it's a little device you plug into your OB2, the OB2 reader on your vehicle. Usually that's going to be on vehicles any year after the year of 1996, but Dimo is only compatible with vehicles over the year of 2008. So any vehicle over the year 2008 will have an OB2 reader in the car. It's usually under the driver's seat, whatnot, super easy to find. But essentially what Dimo does is it puts your data to work and gets you rewarded. Demo is an open and user or owned network. This means that when businesses use your data, you save time and money while earning rewards. Once you guys get your device and get in the app, there's going to be like offers dedicated specifically to your vehicle. They'll be like, oh, you drive a Kia. This is a problem with Kias. You should probably go get this fixed, which I think is kind of cool, whatnot. They also are working on building out an ecosystem with like developers who can like, oh, we'll work with Kias and build stuff on that. And it's a really kind of interesting project. I'm not that big into the car space, so I don't quite know everything they use it for, but I could essentially see them using it for things like, say they know like at 250,000 miles, they know that BMWs are going to blow this part. So your car's getting towards that 250 miles. It's like, hey, yo, go to the mechanic, fix that part. I think it's really cool. Currently, they only have 2 devices, but there's 3 ways of connecting it to your car. They have the car subscription. So if you have like a Tesla or a newer electric Ford or any vehicles of that such, they'll have like the app that connects to your phone. You can go into that app in your phone and connect it. This way, you're going to make the least amount of rewards. If you go through the car app subscription method. Next, you're going to have the Dimo macaroon, which is going to have the next best profitability essentially, but is still not going to be as much profits as buying the pie. And yes, with this project, you do make more with the better device. So the more expensive the device, the more you're likely to make on it. We'll get into how much exactly you'll make on it later on in this video. So yeah, this is what I was talking about a little bit earlier. This is kind of what they're looking to do with all the data they collect from you. So like Dimo's ecosystem has partners that will help you save on maintenance, financing, and other costly aspects of car ownership. Access battery intelligence, smart insurance, vehicle health, car sharing, and more from the Dimo app. That is one thing I did look in there. It'll tell you, like right now, it'll tell me how much gas I have or what my mileage is and all that fun stuff. So it does also function as kind of like a scan tool for your car. It'll go in, and if you have an error code, I believe they're still working on finishing that out. But as you guys can see, they're actually doing things. They're also pretty active on their Twitter, which is actually really nice to see. So essentially, you'll receive Dimo rewards just by connecting your car. For any car 2008 or newer, simply plug your Dimo device and download it into the mobile app. I did that earlier. It is kind of finicky because it's still new, but they are definitely updating it and making it more user friendly, I'll say. But I think overall the actual installation process took me maybe 5-10 minutes. The hardest spot was finding somewhere to stick the actual device because it is pretty bulky, but I just stuck it up under the dash and it was just fine. But yeah, it's essentially you're just contributing to the network. Here's some pictures of people's with it. That's kind of how mine's sitting up in my car, but it's more under the dash. It's super simple, a little bit intrusive. Okay, so currently Demo is sitting at 35 cents, which is actually going to be really good when we go and talk about the prices here in a second. Don't worry, I know you guys are waiting to see how much you'll make with your Demo. I'm going to tell you here in a second. Currently we're sitting at 35 cents. As you guys can see, we've had a really nice run up lately. Yeah, we were trading at around 8-ish cents up until just about December, end of November, and we skyrocketed up to almost 50 cents. Boy, do I wish we were still at 50 cents. Currently, we're sitting at a market cap rank of 476, and we're up 586% on the year. So had you got this like at the beginning of the year, you definitely would have banked out. So you guys are probably wondering what the rewards are looking like. Currently, Demo has a 4-tier reward system. Currently, those rewards for if you get the macaroon, which we'll start with because they don't actually have a list it's hard to find a list for the software connected ones. Like if you're using like a Tesla or a Ford or a Toyota, they can all connect through software. That's a little bit harder to find, but the rewards on it are almost nothing, partially because you're not giving any of your own, you're not purchasing the hardware, which I think is a little bit lame, but also it could be it's not reading and sending the hardware as efficiently as like an AutoPI or a macaroon would. So for the macaroon, there's a 4-tier levels. Every 4 weeks, I believe you go up a level. Level 1 is going to be 21 Demo, which is going to get you $7. The second level is going to be 25 Demo. It's going to get you $8.87. The third level, which is about 3 months in, you get paid weekly. So the first month would be 21 times 4. The second month would be 25 times 4. The third month is going to be 28 Demo, which is going to be $9.93, and your final reward, where your rewards will pretty much cap at, will be 32, which will be $11 a week, which will put you roughly $44 a month. So easy. After 3 months, you've already broken even on the macaroon. And as far as the AutoPI goes, their bigger one, starting off, you'll start off at 63 Demo a week, which will put you at $22, almost $100 a month at the current price. I messed up. The first level is going to be 47, which will put you at $16 a month, just under around $70 a month for your first month. Level 2 will put you at the 63, which will put you around $22 a month. Level 3 will put you around 85, which is going to be $30 a week, which will put you at $120 a month. And the fourth and final level, after 4 or 5 months after having your Demo, will put you at $96 a week, which is $34 a month, which is actually really good. We're going to bring up a calculator real quick. Just put that into perspective for you. That's going to be 34 times 4. That's $136 a month. So, I mean, both of these devices are going to ROI in 6 months. After a year, you're going to, if price stay the same and distribution stays the same, you're definitely going to be looking at 4xing on how much you spent on it, which isn't bad. You buy like 12 of them, you have a new car by the end of next year. Really cool. It is on the Polygon and Ethereum blockchain. If you want to add it, you just click add to MetaMask. If you don't have the Polygon RPC already in MetaMask, just come over to this website. It'll have all the stuff for you over here. Just gonna copy all that into the right spots over here on your MetaMask. I will be doing a MetaMask video here coming soon, but if you do need it, go check out some of the other videos on my channel. I believe the Kanxium video and the Together video both have quick rundowns of how to use MetaMask. Also, if you made it this far in the video, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment down below what depin project you guys are looking at for this crypto bull run and how much you make to make off of depin this crypto bull run. Are you looking for a 10x, 50x, 100x, 1000x? Let me know. Also, check out the links down below because they'll make you some money and me some money. Now, time for my favorite part of my videos as of lately. As you guys know, I am not a professional trader. I am still learning trading, but I figure by working on these charts with you guys, I'll learn trading, you'll learn trading, we'll become master traders and rich, hopefully. That's the plan. But, so we have our chart with Dimo. First things first, like always, we're going to find our points of resistance. That's what we always do first here. It's super easy, and I think it's a good jumping off point. Like always, when you're finding resistance and trend lines, you're going to find a line where it touches at multiple points. If we look right here, this line looks really well. We'll do that at 32 cents. We'll put a line in there because as you guys can see, we bounce off of it there, go back up. We break through it here, automatically back up, and we ride on it there. We don't pass through it and we go right back up. And then we'll find one above that. We will go with this one's a little bit harder. It's also because we just had that recent pump and all the Bitcoin ETF news, there's a lot of volatility in the market. So drawing resistance lines is going to be a little bit more tricky than it would usually be just because of all the extra volatility. But I'm thinking right there around 42 because it bounces off there. Also, one thing I like to use to draw my lines of resistance is when you get two candlesticks like this, because it shows that like the buyers and the sellers were both fighting right here. And this is when it took a turn. And so if it does get back to this point, there is going to show like reason why it's called a line of resistance. It's going to be resistance to the upside or resistance to the downside. This one's going to be a resistance to the upside because it's resisting it going up. So, and then we'll draw one more line right. Yeah, this one's kind of hard. We'll draw one more line in here around 50 cents. That looks like a good spot. And then we should probably do one more in case there's a fall. And then one more at 15. I always like to do this extra one right here, especially when projects are extremely volatile and they pump super hard, just because you never know. And there's a lot of inflated supply on the network right now. Like people are just like, oh my gosh, I gotta buy in because it's pumping. But on the flip side, that means it's not like long time holders. And so a lot of non-diamond hand people, and you'd potentially get some really bad sells from that. And so I like to get that line all the way to the bottom. So these are our lines of resistance. We're going to start off with drawing some trend lines now. Let's get this chart so that we can draw. So for this trend line, I'm thinking going from here to here. That's actually pretty close. So how I like to draw my trend lines is make sure it's touching in at least more than one spot. Actually, what we could do, I don't like this line, so we'll get rid of it. And we'll redraw that trend line coming from down here because it touches a lot better with those 2 points. And it actually gives us some sort of a zone. And then we'll get one from the bottom. There's actually not a really good one to draw from down here. But if I had to draw a trend line, I would pick from here I think with this one, I'm just going to cross through just because when I draw my trend lines, okay, that's good enough. Okay, so the only reason why I drew that one right there is because, yes, this does come and hit this line, but this also gives us a zone. I like to draw mine where I get kind of these zones, which will show potentially where the project, like where the price could head. So this is where we're trading at now. If we were to happen to break up, and by the time we hit Monday, we were hitting around 36 cents, I could definitely potentially see us trading sideways, and then potentially by the end of the month, we could be back in that 42 to 50 cent range. But also say that come on Monday, we're sitting closer down by 32 cents. That kind of lets me know that we should push out our prediction for that 42 to 50 cent range until at least, if we were to continue this up, let's see, closer to February. So as of right now, it seems like it's sitting in a good spot. It doesn't look like we will probably be going back to that 31 cent range here shortly. But if we hit that 31 cent range and can break up into the 37 cent range, I could definitely see this coin moving. It's definitely going to be interesting because, as you guys know, by next Wednesday, which is going to be right here, which is actually going to be a crucial zone for Dimo, because the Bitcoin ETF, and so say we get negative news for the Bitcoin ETF, that could potentially put us right down into a bad spot, and we don't have too much resistance, strong resistance into this zone. So 22 to 15 cents could definitely be where we're headed. Well, that's the Dimo project. You'll ROI, make your money back in 3 months. If the project holds, you'll 400% on your $300 by the end of the year, roughly, and maybe even more with really good price appreciation. So go ahead, like this video, comment what depin projects you guys are looking for. I'm personally looking at like Octaspace, Neoxa, BlockX. I'm really going to be big into nodes this bull run. I just picked up another graphics card, if you guys are wondering. AIPG is still rocking, but it is going through some stuff, so keep that in mind. It may be time to sell your bag or time to stack your bag of AIPG. Yeah, so like, subscribe, like always. Don't forget, check out the links down below in the description. They'll make you some money. There's actually some really juicy deals in there. Like some of them you'll make like 200 bucks if done right. I definitely recommend checking it out. But yeah, that's going to be the Dimo. Stay tuned for an update here in a couple weeks when I start getting payouts. And yeah, peace out.